Welcome to SDH's tour of USL League Two in the South Central Division. What we're going to do, we're going to keep an eye on things here in this particular season of USL League Two. Things are a little different. The divisions are kind of jumbled up a little bit, and just to give you an idea as to what's going on in USL League Two, the South Central this year, Asheville City, East Atlanta, Birmingham Legion, Dothan United, Southern Soccer Academy, Tennessee SC, and Athens United. Just to kind of give you an idea as to where things are. The South Atlantic this year is Salem City, North Carolina FC U23s, Charlotte Eagles, South Carolina United Bantams, Wake FC, Tobacco Road, West Virginia United, and Charlotte Independence 2. And in the Southeast Division this year, it is Florida Elite Soccer Academy, Inner Gainesville, Brevard, Brave SC, which you used to know as the Villages, Nona FC, and Brookhouse FC. So that kind of lets you know where things are when it comes to all of the South divisions this year. And when it comes to Mid-South, which is another designation here in the footprint, it's Louisiana Crew, Little Rock Rangers, Mississippi Bria, Hattiesburg FC, and Blue Goose SC. So that's how it looks with all of the activity that is there this year. And so let you know what's going on this past week in the South Central. It was a matchup that ended up being a match of the week, where it was the first match of the season for Dothan United and Southern Soccer Academy. Southern Soccer Academy had already played once on the board, and they got their home opener against Dothan United. It was a goalless draw, but after the match, we got to catch up with folks. We got to catch up with the coaching staffs of SSA and with Dothan United, so it was really cool to get their thoughts on how things were continuing to grow first and foremost here in the season. So let's hear from the coaches after the goalless draw, starting off with Gareth Barker at SSA and then Carl Reynolds from Dothan United.
So what did you think?
Happy that we didn't lose the game. I think the boys have had 1.5 training sessions in reality. They've never played a game. Some of them have never met. We decided to be quite stoic with what we wanted to do, very pragmatic, and try not to concede and see where it took us. The biggest shame for me is the in the first 5 minutes, it's just that little bit of sharpness. The wind holds it up, but as soon as you see it, somebody follow it up and toe poke it, that's a 1-0. But, we had some luck. They hit the post, they hit the woodwork. They're a good team. I thought for me, the best part was defending. I thought we defended well. I thought it was a tour de force in terms of that. Blocks, headers, clearances, particularly in the last 15 where players are tired and 1 or 2 playing out of position. I thought they were excellent. And we still got players to come. We're still missing players who are frontline players that don't come till this weekend. So that'll help us. And, if it's not kind of sticking so much at the top, it comes back on the back line. Everybody knows that. So we're happy. Boys are getting a good account of themselves. They seem like a really, really good group. It's the first time I've met them today. And Nell and Tyler and Xavier, I've been looking after them in training. And so it's a point to get the campaign off.
And quick turn, there is no rest. Asheville City coming to town this weekend. I mean, it's a smashing.
Yeah, it's a tough one because you've got to get these 3 games in May now. It's the league remit. You've got to get 3 in May, and sometimes you just got to accommodate other clubs. And it was a matter of that they were the windows that we got free to do it. So it's a quick turnaround. It's in tomorrow. It's cool down. It's ice and ice baths and relax and foam roll, and then they go again and play. But do you know what? Sometimes you get 2 tough ones out of the way early, and we've had a good start. If we play and we defend like that, create a couple of chances, then who knows? We could be okay again. That's how it goes.
What do you know about Asheville City? Anything?
Obviously, in terms of experience, the last 2 years, good team, good recruitment. They get a lot of players in there. It's a big catchment area. It's a university town. But they have the accommodation to bring in. It's external recruitment as well. So it's a matter for us to try and see what we can see tomorrow. See if we can pick anything up and have a little look and see what we can pass on to the players on Friday. But I think for us, with the 2 quick games, it's more concentrate on what we've got, concentrate on what we can do, and concentrate on the group. There's enough work to be done there without throwing in external influences and saying Asheville do this, that, and this, cope with that. They've had 2 training sessions together, so I think, concentrate on us first, I think, to be honest with you, mate.
Spirited post-game talk over there.
Yeah.
So what was your thoughts after this first 90?
Yeah, it's you've got to put the ball in the net. It's we were absolutely fantastic in most phases of the game, apart from in the final third, and that's what wins or loses your games, right?
Coming from the crowd at Rip Hughes that was there for that one, to see everything build to this moment, what has the process been like for you and the boys?
Yeah, it's a constant process. It's gonna play out throughout the entire season. We've got a really close knitted group that have got big aspirations, and you can see they're really disappointed today. Obviously, it's a different atmosphere here than it was at Rip Hughes. It's a different surface. It's a little bit of away from home, but the plan was the same. We want to come here. We want to dominate the soccer ball, and we want to win games. And we did most of that tonight without the most important part, but we'll get there. We'll get it right.
Dothan, you could sit there and say, and I could use air quotes if I had a free hand, that it is one of those non-traditional soccer markets.
Yeah.
But to see the response, I mean, it once again continues to sit there and mention how the Southeast is growing as a soccer element, I guess.
Yeah, this place is incredible. You have to see it to believe it. The owners behind it, the cities behind it. We've got a fantastic group of staff, and there's no way this place isn't successful. And I think in the long run, nights like tonight can serve a real purpose, because it makes you keep wanting to go that extra yard. And this is going to be really special. You mark my words, it'll be really special.
So that sets up the standings, and after one match, it is Asheville City with 1 win on the board. They are at 3 points. East Atlanta, Birmingham Legion, Dothan United, and SSA, they each have 1 point on the board, SSA with 1 more match having been played. And Tennessee SC and Athens United, we are still waiting for them to get their seasons kicked off. So what about the schedule in the South Central? That sets things up for this particular week, and you will have some crossovers. And as you heard from Coach Barker, what you've got to do is you've got to kind of get your matchups all squared away. You have to have 3 done in May, and so that's where the schedule compression comes in for our friends at SSA. Birmingham Legion and East Atlanta back on Wednesday had a 1-1 draw at the Stadium Field at Protective. SSA in quick succession had the matchup against Dothan United, and then on Friday afternoon it was a 1-0 win for Asheville City. So that's where Southern Soccer Academy has the 2 matches in and the 1 point so far in the season. So that sets up how things are going to be on Monday, and how are things going to lay out for the next 7 days or so. It's going to be a matchup at Nolensville Stadium in Tennessee for Tennessee SC hosting Birmingham Legion. Then Legion turns around and goes from Nolensville Stadium to Slaughter Field at Clark Central High School to take on Athens United. So it's a very, very busy week for Birmingham Legion on the road. Then on the 22nd, in the middle of the week, East Atlanta FC at the Risa Soccer Complex gets to see Dothan United for the next time out, which sets up matchups next Friday. Asheville City SC at Greenwood Field gets to host SSA. So it is all over the place, and you've got to kind of pin things down when it comes to your favorite clubs here in the South Central for USL League Two. That's your quick look at what's going on. We'll take a look at some of the personalities as we go and some of the outcomes as we go, matches, highlights, all those kinds of things. But we figured what we would do is we'd kick off your season in the South Central for USL and USL League Two. If you are near Nolensville Stadium, if you're near Slaughter Field, if you're near the Risa Soccer Complex or Greenwood Field in Asheville, go check out USL League Two as you get to see players continue to grow and develop their games in all these markets with all these franchises. So for everybody here at SDH, I'm just John. Thanks for hanging out with us here as we break everything down in the South Central for USL League Two. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy the game.